What's up, guys? Today, this is what I'm gonna do. My plan was kind of to strip this down, and because there's a bunch of goodies here, bunch of all the system, and you feed once and spread to all the fuse and all that stuff. But I want to use only there are 3 layers here. So I want to choose which layer I'm going to use because I don't need all of this, but I can take it out because of one bolt in the middle. It's making my life harder. So this is what I'm going to do right now. I trimmed down the ones I cannot use anymore because it's deep down in here. I don't need any of them anyway, and I'm going to start powering our gauges. So end of today I should be able to have this sort of working. I'm gonna isolate everything that I'm not gonna use so we don't have any shorts in the car, and I'm gonna plug all the 3 gauges we have and the buttons. So let's do it. Alright, so this is kind of tedious job. What I'm doing is I'm putting a heat shrink because I'm not sure which ones I'm gonna use, and I don't want to put tape because tape falls off. So I'm gonna do this here. Whoa. Check it out. That and that. There you go. Done and done. And I just need to do this for all of them. I'll be back when I'm done. This is what I'm doing right now. So I got here one of the wires that is in the car, so I soldered them together with this little connector that it melts and makes it waterproof. Even though, I mean, we don't need waterproof, but I'm gonna get and connect a few more because once this is in the car, it's gonna be tough. So the ones I see that are thick enough and I might need, I'm gonna just connect, and there you go. So this is how we do it. We're gonna find one of the connectors that fits the size. So that one was yellow. This is blue, which is large enough, and we go on the other side. Now we squeeze them together because I want one to get inside the other one pretty good. There you go. Now I'm gonna put this in here because I don't want the fire to the flame to screw anything. There you go. Come on, boy. Alright. Don't touch it. So I'm gonna do a couple more here on the bottom. This looks legit. This looks like crap. So, but still, no. This one didn't connect. Alright, so I separate the wires by the color. I just put a zip tie in there, not a big deal. Zip tie is not doing anything, of course. I heat shrink all the ends. I mean, the other idea without doing all of this would be disassemble everything, take all the connectors, make all new connectors and all that stuff, but I didn't do it. So I taped, I got 4 main red wires, and where is it? Here. The white one is the one that I'm going to connect to get my power from the things I need. I believe. I'm not sure yet. So let's go inside the car. Let's connect the main power in here, and that should give us power on these other things here. I'm gonna get the fire extinguisher just in case. Alright, so I connect to the back, and I expect to see 12 volts if I touch anywhere in the car plus here. So let's see. I can't touch with one hand. Let me try bring this closer. Anyway, I don't know if you can see here or not, but yeah, it looks like we have 12 volts. So, and nothing is burning. So I guess from the back there's this thick wire that goes to the front of the car, and there's this other which is thick but it's not as thick as this one, and this goes to the fuse box, fuse block. So this here is basically powering all of this line. Let me get you here. Powering all this line, and if I get those cables here, it's going to use those fuses here. If I get one of those here, it's going to use one of those fuses right here. So far so good, and I think we'll start powering one by one, and we're gonna reach our goal very quickly. Alright, so first thing is we need to only turn on those things when I flip the switch, right? So the way I can control this is using those colors here, either green or purple, which is the top level. So I'm gonna use purple for now. I'm gonna connect this purple thing in here. There we go. And when my relay power this here, I'll have power in any of those guys here. Let me take my X out of here. I'm gonna have power in any of those guys here. So for now I am going to just cut it open and touch in here and be sure that this has what I need and has power. And now I'm just going to be sure that this has no power. So it's important to use a relay in here because you don't want the load to go through your button. Yeah, so this has nothing, it's connected nowhere, so this is good to go. There you go. We're gonna work on that. This is also the relay, so we're gonna have the trigger, which is going to be the button, and then once the button has what we need, we're gonna get one of those wires which has continuous power, and then send power to this guy here. Nice. So this is pretty much like this. We have the relay, and we have 85 and 86, which are those opposite sides, and one is negative, one is positive. When I click on the positive, you hear the noise. The negative, of course, I already connected, which I jumped the gun, and I'm going to show you why. So what happens is when you hear this noise, whatever is on the yellow, which is 87, goes to the 30, which is the blue, or vice versa. I can't remember. So in here on the yellow, we gotta plug the power, and when we trigger, this power goes to the purple, which end up in here, and then all those purple here will have power, and then you just choose what to use or not. Nice and toasty. Thing melted in there. Let it dry for a minute, and what we're gonna do is, where's my switch? So we're gonna get this guy, and we're going to switch the negative. So you're going to go on the negative side. I'm going to undo this thing I did here, and dang. So in short, let's just play with it for a minute. I'm going to strip this wire here, strip this wire here, and strip this wire here. Okay. So in short, this is what's gonna happen. I gotta do a better job here. I'm just doing quick so you can see how it is, but let's put the thing back in there. As you see, it's not clicking, and when I switch this, it should click. Yep, I think you can hear double click. Look, now it's gonna click. Yep, so this way it's gonna be pretty safe for us to play with this, and we know that nothing bad is gonna happen. Alright, so far I wired this here, which prepared everything to power. So the power comes from here. Just recap, okay? Power comes from here and goes through here when this is triggered. This is triggered when this button is on, and this is the first button which turns on the power in the whole car. So when you turn this on, boom, you see my first gauge on and off, right? In here on the fuse block, there's this area here. This is actually pretty cool. All this purple wire gets powered by this wire, and this wire, I mean, it's up to me when I want to power this. And same thing to the green. The green has another one of those in here. Then those are the top level. So everything on the top level is either green or purple, and they get powered when I decide. The other things, they are powered all the time. So everything below is powered 100% of the time. So when I have the switch for the brakes, for example, it's going to be on the bottom, because I want the brake to work even though my car is turned off. The blinkers and, you know, those things, the wipers and all those things. So yeah, so far I got that gauge, which has yellow and black, and the yellow and black come in here on the one of those purple lines. Any of those purple lines are going to have power right now. It goes to the negative, which I put right in there. I just need to screw in there, and receive the power from the green and get in there. So of course I need to put in my plate, but I'm gonna wrap the plate before and all that stuff. Woohoo! It's upside down though. My button too. So I don't know, maybe I screwed up that plate. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. 2 down. So this is gonna be the first switch, then boom. And you got me some cherries, and this actually could go right here. Oh yeah, I'm coming, man. Check it out. Boom. Boom. Nice. Alright guys, this is how it looks like. It's pretty hard without the seats in here, but we're gonna figure something out. In here, I'm just gonna put this in here for now. This is on, so it's basically pointing up. I'm just gonna kinda put in here, and we're also gonna turn off this light just to see how it looks. So nice. There you go. So yeah, basically this is it. Let me find the light here. Off. So lift the button, turn it on, boom, all of them on. Check this out. And of course some of them change colors, so you can change and see what I like better. And when you flick the switch, it goes down. So again, switch up, this powers the car, bang. We're gonna run through the wires just one more time so you know what I've done, and turn it off. Alright, it's super hot here, muggy, but we're gonna do that. So as I explained already, the fuse block, or that whole thing, there are two sections on the top. One is related to the green, gets fed by the green. The other one gets fed by the purple. So you see here a thick purple wire and a thick green wire that I'm going to plug into the lights. So when you turn on the light outside, I have the chance to turn on and off these lights here, which for now, as you see here, for example, this one just have one, so it's going to be on regardless. This one has a yellow and red. Yellow is the headlight when you turn on the headlight, and same thing for the other sensor, the other gauge. It has yellow and red. So I put them together in there. I solder everything, and either solder or use this thing here. This thing, just a quick thing, you gotta buy the right one, because that one is a cheap one on eBay, and it sucks because you melt the thing and it does not melt before melting the outside part. So you see here, it melts the outside, but it doesn't melt the solder properly. So yeah, it's better buy expensive and get a good thing, because you don't want to mess up with connections. So some of them I'm just soldering by hand. I did on the red and white here, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the other ones that I've done already, and also in the purple one. I guess that was it for this video. I'm not sure how I'm gonna put this together yet, because I don't want to be boring, but on the other hand, I want to be pass out a good information and show how I'm doing this, because it ended up being my vlog. You know, I know what I'm doing, I know how I'm building this car. It's so much attention, so much love, and so much research, and you know, it's pretty cool to, if I can share and help someone, and even me watching this video far ahead if I need to do something again on a different car. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to leave that little like button and make a comment here if you want. If you have anything to say, I love comments, and I usually answer pretty quickly. But yeah, some exciting things coming, and dude, I want to start this car this week. So check out my store if you want to see some cool merch like this. This is actually something that failed because it didn't quite come out the way I want it, but this part here is the same with a different car in there. Check it out just for fun, and I'll see you on the next video. Look past my face. See status.